How long has it been since you had the surgery?
I had my surgery 10 years ago.
Was there a moment before you came in for a consultation that you didn't feel like yourself or you didn't recognize yourself?
I had this feeling, especially in the morning. I would get up and look in the mirror and I said, oh my gosh, I've got to do something about this. I was literally afraid.
What gave you the confidence to actually move forward with me?
Just talking to you made me so comfortable.
When you first look in the mirror after surgery, what went through your mind?
After post-op, I looked so good. I said, I'm going shopping.
Can you share your name and where you're from?
My name is Anita, and I live in Beverly Hills, California.
Tell me what made you think about doing something about on your face that bothered you.
Since getting a little older, I've always wanted to keep a youthful appearance, and my career was always one of public relations. And so my appearance was very, very important as related to my job. So I had to look the best I could.
And what made you decide to go for a consultation?
I saw Dr. Hanson on a commercial, and I just kept doing research, and I decided, well, I'll go in for a consultation because his presentation was just unbelievable. So I wanted to see what he could do to help me.
Tell me about your experience during the consultation.
Dr. Hanson's, his office staff was very, very welcoming, and they were knowledgeable also. So I felt really comfortable.
And were your questions all answered during the consultation?
All of my questions were answered. There was no hesitation. I was given a total tour of his facility, which is fabulous. And I just felt comfortable. Just walking in, I felt welcomed and embraced, and it just put me at ease.
Was there a moment that before you came in for a consultation that you didn't feel like yourself or you didn't recognize yourself?
I had this feeling, especially in the morning. I would get up and look in the mirror and I said, oh my gosh, I've got to do something about this. So yeah, I was uncomfortable. But this was 10 years ago. I had the facelift, the deep plane facelift 10 years ago, and I'm still happy.
So before you moved forward with doing your facelift, what concerns did you have or hesitations that you have about the facelift surgery?
The only hesitation, the major one, was the anesthesia. I really wasn't going to do general because I was literally afraid. But local, I said, okay, I can handle that one.
What gave you the confidence to actually move forward with me?
Just talking to you made me so comfortable. You just made me feel like, okay, you could do this procedure. I'll be there. I'm going to hold your hand. You're going to be pre-op, post-op. I'm always going to be there for you. I'll answer any questions, and I'll make sure that you are comfortable.
For the experience that you had, could you describe how it felt from beginning where you had the surgery to after the procedure?
Before the surgery, it was meeting the office staff, talking with Dr. Hanson, and I just felt comfortable. That was prior to surgery. That was pre-op. And post-op, it was the same experience. Total comfort. He called me after the surgery when I was at home. He called me several times, and that put me at ease, and it made me feel it made me feel like he cared, and that's important.
Thinking about recovery, what stands out the most to you?
With my recovery, what really stood out was post-op the day after. Of course, I'm in the mirror, and I had minimal swelling, no bruising, and I said, that's really great. So that stood out a lot.
When you first look in the mirror after surgery, what went through your mind?
After post-op, what went through my mind, I looked so good. I said, I'm going shopping.
Was there a moment that you thought, I'm really glad I did this, and why that moment?
That's interesting because I have a girlfriend who is so critical. And when she looked at me, she says, I'm saving my money. I've got to go see Dr. Hanson because you look too wonderful.
Good. That's what we like to hear. How has this decision impacted your overall confidence and decision making?
my confidence was boosted unbelievable because I felt good when I looked at myself. I felt good when I went out in the evenings, lunch, whatever. I felt happy, and it just made me feel wonderful.
And since you're in public relations, that probably was a big, important thing to look good.
Extremely important because you have to represent, and I did that very well, and I'm still doing it.
So I know this has been a while since you've had the surgery. How long has it been since you had the surgery?
I had my surgery 10 years ago. And the fascinating thing about the longevity is because of the technique that Dr. Hanson used. He did skin and muscle, which made it last longer. And that's the deep plane facelift. And just doing that technique, it just added on to the years of just looking beautiful.
If someone was on the fence about facelift surgery and they were watching this now, what would you tell them?
I would say when you're looking to have this procedure done, take your time, check all options, and just make sure that you choose someone that you have total confidence in, because that's the number one thing. You have to be comfortable, and you have to make sure you pick the right physician to, make you look beautiful.
What would you consider saying to someone coming here to Skin-Sation?
Well, I don't have to consider. I promote you all the time, Dr. Hanson, and I have for the past 10 years because, seeing is believing. And I just love my face. I love what you did for me, and thank you so much.
Oh, you're sure welcome. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
You know, I understand that. Is it true that you drive a Rolls Royce to work every day?
Yes, it is true.
Well, my face looks like a brand new Rolls Royce. Thank you.
You're welcome.